I like to volunteer for the neighborhood emergency response team to help the firefighters. As you know, I was Fireman of the Year 3 times.
You're Mariano Rivera.
Thank you.
Fireman of the Year is a baseball award.
Yes.
You're not actually a fireman.
No.
Fireman of the Year, huh?
Just a few more minutes.
When you help your neighbors, you help your nation. Everyone can do something.
Visit us at usafreedomcorps.gov.
Okay, we're back for the second half of the show, and we're talking about my favorite day of the year, which is the 4th of July. I can remember the first year in sitting in the meetings, there was a lot of skepticism from the business community that this could possibly work, because we didn't have a whole lot to show off at that point, physically down on the ocean front. But, you know, every year since, it's just gotten bigger, and whatever issues, and there always are. And we were talking at the end of the first half, parking. Yeah, we figure it out. But most people in town really do look forward. Let's start talking about the fireworks themselves. We've had some of the best shows ever, and we've had some duds. Where are they coming from this year?
International Fireworks is back as the firework company. We are assured that we will not have any problems, that the show will be spectacular.
Were they the ones last year?
No, they were not.
Okay.
For obvious reasons.
Right. Last year, but you know,
it was the never-ending show.
Well, in its own way, it was kind of interesting. Not what we paid for and not what we planned, but to sit there afterwards and watch people at the bar in the Hilton, and as one show would go off and another 10 minutes later another one would go off, wasn't what we wanted.
No, it was not.
No.
But the day was great. It didn't diminish the day.
The day was probably the best day we've ever had in the amount of people. It was a Wednesday. It was cool. It was not a beach day. Most people had not taken like a whole week off. And what would you do with your children on a day, like, you know, how many times can you go to the movies? So we had people there at 9 o'clock in the morning waiting for the vendors to open up. So it's probably our best year, crowd-wise, you know.
Yeah, we have some crowd shots that are just unbelievable. And then I wonder why we couldn't get around quickly to get from one spot to the next.
You guys go around in golf carts.
Mm-hmm. Now we do.
Yeah.
Now we do.
We used to walk.
We used to walk.
And you wear T-shirts that say staff, so people expect you to know what you're doing.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
I refuse to wear one of those shirts, nothing personal, but I wouldn't want anybody to think that I know what I'm doing on that day. When you talk about the crowd shots, I mean, if you stand at the hotel and you look north, there isn't an inch of space.
No, you'll see the tops of tents and people.
Did we ever, and I don't know, did we ever get anybody, I mean, because people are coming, they're coming, you know, they walk, I mean, it takes me literally 4 or 5 hours to walk from one end to the other and back, and stop and talk to people, if I buy anything or eat anything or just look for something. I mean, it's just nonstop. I mean, and the whole day is like that.
Correct.
Is there any time, I mean, I don't remember the last year there was really a lull in the crowd.
No, because there's different segments of people that come. There's people that come early morning because they have family barbecues to go to. And then it seems the next segment comes in, the people who want the butterfly fries and the different foods of the day.
Right.
And then you have naturally, you know, last year, as Susie mentioned, was not a beach day. But then you have the beach crowd that goes on the beach, then comes off and stays. Then you have the dinner crowd. And then you have the crowd that comes from dinner and stays for the fireworks. And then you have naturally the crowd that comes for the fireworks.
Things that the three of us won't see, but my friends tell me they go down to the beach in West End about 8:30, and there's crowds of people on the beach with the, you know, families.
There's crowds all through Elbron. I mean, my wife typically now, because my little one she doesn't like the loud noises, so she and Emily will sit on the beach in Elbron at our beach club, and half the beach club's there watching the fireworks from there.
Right.
Which is something we addressed also, because we did, some of my friends who are very familiar to you said that they couldn't see the ground displays, so we asked International this year to reduce the amount of ground displays and put more shells high in the air for our
for some of the people who don't want to be right there on the firing line. International, how many, when did we last have them?
2 years ago.
And 2 years ago was a great show.
Yep.
So
Yep.
they're
And
coming.
they came in last August. We worked out something with them and the hotel in McClune's. We had Friday night shows, fireworks shows in August last year. 2 which got rained out, so then we put them into the Breeders' Cup show in October.
We had,
And
we
they
had a
did
rough time
wonderful-
Thursday and Friday nights, considering we had great weather all summer.
But
Thursday night
Friday,
consistently rained.
Yep. So this year, I think he has guaranteed us. They keep.
He has
coming.
guaranteed us good weather?
No, he's guaranteed us a good show. A good show. So
I know Tim McClune can do a lot, but I don't know about that.
no, they said, we guarantee you a good show, and I'm like, you get a little bit antsy, but.
And how long a show are we talking about? 25 minutes?
25 to 27.
Just about.
Yeah.
With the same, is there a radio station time?
Oh.
Yes, we have a new radio station this year.
So we'll get different music?
Yes.
We're hoping.
We're working on that.
We're working
They
on that
played
now.
the same songs.
We're working on that now.
We,
The Breeze is the new radio station.
They're out of Point Pleasant?
And they're we needed a change, and we needed something that everybody, it seems, I go into these businesses and I hear the same, and the advertisers are strong, and I thought this is a good thing, and they're very happy to be in, very happy. So we're going to change a few things this year.